before we get started, you are annoying and I don't like you.
You are too. I just met you 10 minutes ago.
Oh, God, we love each other. Hopefully
you got the pizzazz, man.
Oh, I do have the pizzazz.
You do.
I do. Would you ever think of that one? Ever wonder about that word pizzazz, where that comes from?
I don't know. It seems Italian, though.
Where's
you
it come
said
from?
you're Italian.
I am Italiano.
Yeah.
But what's pizzazz? Like pizzazz?
What is it?
What is it?
I don't know.
You just used it. I didn't use the word. You used it.
I don't know the definition.
Hey,
but charisma. Charisma.
We should do a show.
Let's do it.
Are we
about to do it?
Get these guys to film it. Okay, here we go. This is not serious, and then we can get back to our malarkey. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Thanks, Pat. It is once again time to go around the house, and holy smokes, if you haven't been paying attention, the Fever, they got like a revolving door on the front door. They're bringing in elite players to match up with the elite players from a year ago. And I said this a million times, and I really mean this, as someone who's been in sports PR for about 100 years. The Fever are the most publicized, talked about women's professional basketball team in the world. Not the league, not the country, the world. And who better to join us this morning? My new best friend, who I used to not to like, but now we got chatting. And now I just kind of, now I'm kind of mediocre.
You like it a little more?
Maybe a little bit more. The great Sydney Coulson. Welcome, morning. One of the newest Fever players. How are you? Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing so well. I love your energy, man.
Oh, thank
you for having me.
Thank you. You love the energy, but me, you're a little shaky, right?
I know, but we're going to work on our relationship.
Okay, let's get this right out of the gate. Because people are driving their car, they're wondering, why are these two talking like this? I'm going to take you back, okay? Back to 2011. You were a player at Texas A&M. Now, first of all, I'm going to give you kudos, okay? You did something that I didn't think, and I've been watching women's basketball for 100 years. My own eyes saw Cheryl Miller play. Okay, that's how long I've been following women's basketball. Yeah. You guys beat the unbeatable Brittany Griner to go to the Final Four, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that was amazing. That you Texas A&M. What's A&M stand for?
Agriculture and Mechanical.
Agriculture. That's like my garden. Okay,
yeah.
Whatever. So this Texas A&M team, you beat the great Brittany Griner, right? Yeah. No one beats Brittany Griner. Nobody. Yeah. And back then, right? Nobody, right? You beat her. Now you go to Final Four. So you can think maybe there's a letdown. Yeah. But then, if I remember correctly, you play your first game of Final Four and you win by 1.
Yeah.
You won by 1. Mm-hmm. And then you broke my heart. My school, Notre Dame, with my girl, Skylar Diggins, in my building, in my new state, Indiana, Notre Dame, we're going to win national championship. It's going to be great. And this team from Texas, Garden, and what's the M for? Mechanical engineering? Garden and Garage, Texas G&G. You beat my Irish, and that's why I don't like you.
That's tough, man. We had to compete. What you want us to do? We were the underdogs. Notre Dame wasn't supposed to make it either, though. We both beat people that they didn't want us to beat. It was supposed to be UConn and Stanford. Okay, I'm just giving you a hard time. But seriously, when I list those accomplishments, and I did a little research, but you've had this long career. You got the 2 rings. I got the rings. But let's go back to the first ring. What? 3 rings if you count college.
I was going to say, you got 2 rings in the pro, and then we got the one that I don't want to talk about, which I'm going to talk about. Do you ever catch yourself, because now you're older, you can reflect, and you had this great pro career, you're the social media butterfly, more tarantula, and do you ever catch yourself going back, do you remember what those things I just said? Do you ever go back and go, holy mackerel, we beat Brittany Griner. We won, we could have lost by a point, and then we won. How many great players have never won a national championship?
A lot of them.
You did. You ever reflect on that?
All the time. Whenever March Madness rolls back around, like all the memories just start flooding back. So right now, especially being here, like when I decided to come to the Fever, I'm just like, I think it's going to be a special year because something special happened for me here in the past. And it just felt like the timing was right. But yeah, that A&M team was special. That run was special. I'm just grateful. Like I wasn't supposed to be in the league long enough to win too. So it's pretty phenomenal that it happened so late in my career with the Aces.
When the thing people love about you and hate about you is your honesty. So I'm going to ask you, if they had NIL back in the day, would you have been Texas A&M for 4 years?
Yeah.
You would have?
Yeah. Because I stayed 4, but I'm like, I wish that was around for us. But at the same time, I'm kind of glad that I grew up in the era that I did. I think so much has changed. I think like the level of focus or like the commitment. Like if I committed to a school, like my parents weren't going to let me leave unless it was something really bad going on. Just because you're not playing, keep working to earn more minutes then. You might be playing behind somebody older. Like you don't just get to leave and quit on a commitment that you made. And people transfer sometimes and there are legit reasons, and then I think sometimes people are just entitled and think they should be given stuff, and you hadn't worked to earn it yet. So I'm grateful for the time that I played in, honestly.
Yeah, I've been around sports a long time, and when an athlete answers a question like you did, where you talked about reflecting back and having appreciation and stuff, that's a sign of maturity. And so your parents did a hell of a job with you, and you've become a fine young human being yourself with some maturity. So here we are, you're towards the later end of your career.
Yeah.
And first of all, let's go for Fever fans, they're listening, Pacer fans are listening. What was it like coming into this building last year as the enemy? Because these people are crazy.
Yeah, no, nuts. Nuts. Yeah. Insane, but I think in the W, you still appreciate it as the as the away team coming in, because you like seeing the attention for the league. Like, it's good for the league. Yes, it's 1, 2, 3 teams being talked about, majority in the WNBA. It's Indiana Aces, New York. But it's good when other people come into the buildings that get great fan support. You need to be ready to play your A game against that team, because now people are going to be watching. If you have an awesome game, they're going to be like, well, who's this player from such and such team? Maybe I need to start tuning into them more. I think that it's overall good for the league. It's just the way you view it as an opponent coming in. Like, I wish we had more people talking about our team. Well, then come in and bust their when you come here, and they'll talk about you.
I don't have a lot of questions. And someone told me this once. I actually listen to whoever I'm talking to.
I can tell you do.
And you said something there that and this bothers me a little bit because I work for the Pacers and the Fever. This bothers me when it comes to the Pacers, when you said they talk about the 2-3 teams. Mm-hmm. Well, turn on SportsCenter. Mm-hmm. Halliburton's had 7,000 double-doubles in a row. Yeah. And they will go a whole hour and talk about what AD coming back means to Dallas. Like, whoa, we got Halliburton here doing well. The Pacers are rolling. What are you talking about? Well, in the W, the Fever are the combination Lakers, Knicks. The Fever, again, I said it, I meant it. They're the most talked about, publicized women's basketball team in the world. You get more. Look at you know how many more people are going to see you play basketball this season than any team has ever seen in the history of basketball. Women's. That's amazing. Okay, so I tell you what it was like coming as the enemy. What's it going to be like when you walk out there and those crazies they're wearing your jersey. They're pulling for you. Now I won't, because for the Notre Dame thing, I will probably.
You gotta let that go. Don't hold grudges. That's stressful on your body. Let that
go. I'll get therapy for that. But what's it gonna be like when you walk out there and those crazy people are pulling for you?
I'm excited for it. Like I'm ready for it. I think I have a good relationship with Kelsey Mitchell. We played in Athletes Unlimited, like another pro league, in the off season together for about 3 years. And when I was making my decision, like, I reached out to her because I was like, okay, well, if Kelsey's coming back, like, I want to play with her. I like Caitlin's game. I like Aaliyah's game. Like, I think this could be a fun group. And this was before even Natasha and DB. And I was like, yeah, I want to play with these young kids. Like, they want to win. They're hungry. Like, it seems like a good opportunity. And she says she loves, like, the fan support, the people. There's a perception from the outside. And, yeah, there were some real life crazies that got attached to what was going on. But the people that are true Indiana Fever fans and fans of basketball, they show up and they cheer and they support and they respect the game and they respect the players associated with it. So that's what I'm looking forward to seeing.
I know Kelsey Mitchell since the day she walked in here, and she was one of those special people. Too? Yeah. I love Kelsey Mitchell. The only thing is, her and I disagree on what kind of chili we like, because there's a Cincinnati and there's a Gold Star and Skyline. I'm a Skyline, she's a Gold Star, so we fight over chili.
Oh, my God.
That's the weird things that we have. We got to wrap it up, but it's so good to have you here, and you're going to be that, when you look at teams, and it's like, it's not all about like the stars. There's the people who just get it done. You're almost like a glue. You're almost like a glue that you need whether you're doing, going back to the A&M, whether you're working in a garden and the little hoe thing breaks and you need the glue to fix it. And you got the garden and then the mechanical stuff, you need the glue. Yeah. You could be like a glue. You could be like an Elmer's.
I like to try to
be an Elmer. I'm going to call you Elmer.
That's my nickname?
Maybe
we just came up with it on the show?
Elmer the old lady.
Take off that last
one.
Take
the old lady out? Okay, I just call you Elmer.
Yeah,
like the Elmer's glue.
I like it.
And you could be Little E Elmer, and I could be Big E Eddie, E&E. Big E&E.
Quick with it, man. I
think we got a podcast or a movie or a morning show or something in the works.
I'm down
the digital people are going to see this and go, hey, those two are magic together.
They're going to be licking their chops.
We can go national. We could be playing like. Hey,
I told you,
like
I'm
you
down.
played
don't
all
have to
over
pitch
the
me
world,
yet.
right? Let me get see. I can't ever say goodbye to these things. Gotta wrap up. I gotta send you out the door. Hey, good seeing you. God bless you. Let's have a great season, okay?
Thank you, man.
Patrick, how about this? This lady is a hoot. I love her, even though I'm never gonna forget that note. She beat my Irish, Patrick. I can never forget it. Back to you, Patrick.